This is Raging Reviews. I am Luke Beasley. This is episode 1. So this is a new web-based show. I'm going to do blogs, vlogs, and absolutely everything. I'm going to do reviews on music, games, concerts, gadgets, everything. It doesn't have to be new, and we'll just see how it goes. In this episode, we're going to talk about the Xiaomi Yi, a brand new action camera from Xiaomi, based in China. It's got full HD, 1080p, running at 60 frames per second. It's got a Sony lens sensor, and it's good. It works with an app. It's got Wi-Fi. We're going to see how it works later. If anyone's wondering what this is, I have a messy room. I can't be asked to tidy anything up. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the Xiaomi Yi camera. I'm going to talk about the concert of McBusted in Westonbirt Arboretum. Did I pronounce that right? Arboretum. Anyway, I'm also going to review TED 2 and that's it. Anyways, let's take a closer look at the Xiaomi Yi action camera. Is the camera we are looking at, the Xiaomi Yi action camera, straight from China. I ordered it from GearBest, which is obviously gearbest.com, and I've not had a chance to properly play with it yet. I received it about 2 hours ago, and it's been charging. All the reviews are very favourable of it, and even though this is very green and turquoise and stuff, kind of looks like a toy, but a very nice toy. You can choose between either this colour or white. I chose this because it's more colourful. To 155 degrees. It has Wi-Fi. It has a back and no screen, which is a problem, but it doesn't really matter because you've got the app, which is available on iOS devices and Android devices. Now let's talk about the back. We have here battery compartment. Here is the port department. Let's have a look at the ports. By the way, this is going to get lost at some point. We have, you can see that it is a USB, micro USB, mini HDMI. HDMI you have to order separately. Micro SD class 10. I have 64 gigabyte, which is ideal. As you can see, I've taken the door off the battery compartment, so I don't look like a pleb. I turn the camera off that I'm filming on, and this is a 1010 mAh, which means I don't know. I think that's quite good, actually. I got a spare battery anyway, just in case. Let's see how it works. Okay. As you can see, there's a lot of cloud in the sky. I'm trying to see if any blue sky up there. But, oh, the colours are pretty good. see the colours of the plants and grass, and the shitness of the sky, because there's no blue in there. It's quite sucky because the sun's out. Anyway, this is recording out of the case, and I'm using the app. This is recording with 1080p at, it says here, 48 frames, or 48p it says here, and this is with the PAL region. Someone's crying. But yes, go back to Luke in the studio. That's what it looks like outside, and I'm deciding to use this camera for the rest of this because the other camera I'm using has crappy sound. So it is a great camera for the price. I paid £45 for it. I also paid £10 for this, which is from GearBest. The only problem I had with the camera was nothing to do with the camera. It was the delivery time. I ordered it on the 28th of June and I received it on the 17th of July. So it was about 3 weeks to turn up. It's not a problem, but when you want a camera that much, well, I say that much, if you want the camera that much, you're going to have to wait for it or purchase a GoPro. Anyway, that was the Xiaomi Yi camera. Let's talk about the next review. This is McBusted, live in Western Bit Arboretum, up in Gloucestershire. And let me just talk about my experience. Okay, so I turned up about, oh, my dog. So I turned up about 6:30. My girlfriend took me, and I didn't know that the music didn't start till 7:30. So I turned up, gonna be a bit bored. I went on my own. I do that sometimes, and I turned up. I thought, oh, okay. I haven't heard of a support, nothing like that. So went to the bar, £4.50 for a pint of Carling. So then I went, well, had a couple of drinks, waited for the support to come on. The band called Hometown, I think it was, from Ireland. I knew there was trouble when the woman announcing, she said, these have had 2 #1s in Ireland and they're one of Louis Walsh's bands. And I thought, So I watched them perform the first song, which was Singing to a Backing Track, which kind of pisses me off, because I think if you go see a live act, they should be able to play something. It was pretty much karaoke, but there's not really much I can tell you about this set, because I put my iPod headphones in because I didn't want to listen to it. I listened to the first 2 songs and it was balls, complete ass, and then, you know, so they were on for about 30 minutes, and then for another 30 minutes then I waited for McBusted. So I had a couple more drinks, found a secret toilet. I say it was secret, there was like a row of like portaloos, and obviously everyone was going in them. Most of them, you know, was families there, and so many camping chairs, a lot. And I didn't go in the portaloos. Behind, I saw there was a couple of portaloos kind of lined up behind, so I was like, I'll go in there. Urinals, oh my god. I'm sorry for talking about toilets when I'm reviewing a show, but I just thought I'd tell you my full experience. Well, McFly came on about half past 8, something like that. 8:30, 8:45, something like that. It was awesome, really, really good. They played obviously Year 3000, Get Over It from the McBusted album. They played McFly hits, the usual ones, and it was really good. One of the negatives about the gig, the PA wasn't great and the volume wasn't loud. It was really not a loud performance, but it didn't matter because it was a really nice atmosphere. A lot of families taking picnics and little picnic mats, and it was really nice. I carried on drinking. And at the end of the show, I got picked up by my girlfriend, and then went home. Car park was a bit of a shit. Took a while to get out of the car park, but it was well worth it. I mean, the ticket was £41, and I would highly suggest, if you've got kids, if you've got young relatives, or even if you just want somewhere to go and they're playing around your town or city, go see McBusted. They are really good live, and you will know more songs than you care to want to, you know. But that was my review of McBusted. This is my review of Ted 2. It was pretty awesome, to be fair. I'm trying not to give any spoilers, but that girl in Mamma Mia is in it. She plays Samantha. She's a new addition, where Mila Kunis isn't in this film, and she was a massive part of the first film. It's a shame not to see her in it, but it's still a very good film. I mean, as long as you've got Ted and Johnny, I think you're going to be fine. Yet again, you see Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane with a great chemistry. It's a very strange chemistry because one's in the studio and the other one is filming live action. I don't know how they get the chemistry just right on it. It's probably hours and hours of editing. I have no idea, but very good. The story is about Ted pretty much taking on the government to try and become a legal human being, because his rights seem to vanish after him and his lovely wife tried to adopt a child. Anyway, it doesn't go to plan and things go wrong. That's the only spoiler I'm giving you. But it's a very good film. Not as good as the first. Would recommend it to anyone thus of age. And I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. On future episodes, I am going to review, hopefully, my trip to London on... When am I going? I'm going a week on Tuesday, so whenever that is, and I do the editing and stuff, I will put my experience online for you. I think me and the girlfriend are going to go to London Dungeons, so I'll let you know how that goes, and the usual London things. In the future, I'm going to be reviewing Hotline Miami 1 and 2 for PlayStation. I'm also going to be reviewing this. Not the phone, the case. This is the Survivor all-terrain case, which I will review at some point. Well, this has been the Raging Reviews. I am Luke Beasley. This is Billy. I will see you all soon.